Hello gamers, DBC Gaming, welcome back to a brand new video today. We're back with Tiny Bunny. We're gonna get into this. I'm basically just gonna go through what we've already gone through and to where we need to be. First, I'm gonna put on self-voicing and see how that goes.
Angular face nodded at me.
У меня их полные карманы.
Self-voicing disabled.
I'm gonna refuse this time.
Нет,
Self-voicing
спасибо.
enabled. Anton, and no, thanks. I didn't want to offend the first person I've made contact with in this new place, but I also didn't want to take gum off the hands of some weird girl.
True.
What if she found it in a snow pile? Or what if it's a prank candy? The kind that blows up in your face when you unwrap it?
Oh yeah, because it's just gonna
У меня на
blow up in
сладкое
your
аллергия.
face. I'm allergic to sweets.
Что?
She sounded puzzled.
Ты чего? Живешь в
Are
мире
you living in the
таблеток и
world of
микстур?
pills and mixtures?
Ну, в
Well,
целом,
more
да.
or less?
The fox whistled. Her palm was empty now. It floated in the air, catching snowflakes now that all the candy had suddenly disappeared.
И Новый год у вас правда раз
And
в
you only
12
celebrate New
месяцев?
Year's once in 12 months, right?
И есть эти...
And you have those?
She clicked her fingers, trying to remember something.
Понедельники?
Mondays?
Ага.
Yeah.
I smiled.
Man,
как
you're a
всё
difficult
запущено.
case. Wow,
Ладно,
rude.
юноша, кило шоколада
I
съесть
prescribe
против
you a
скуки и
kilo of
уныния.
chocolate to battle your bed boredom, young man. Jeez, I can't
Who are
speak.
you?
Who are you? Yuck.
I refrained from asking that question. She wouldn't answer anyway. Or she'll just lie.
Probably.
I really wanted to see what's behind her mask.
I do
I was
too.
becoming more and more sure that underneath it wasn't just a simple young girl.
Слушай,
Ah, God.
вдруг он решил остаться в лесу? Тогда, наверное, ему очень холодно в одной варежке.
I would be cold without a second mitten then? Are
The
you
wind caught
sure?
her words like smoke from a fire and carried them deep into the darkness,
Did that.
into the creepy thicket.
Fun.
The trees behind me creaked with their bony branches.
This is...
Или с ним что-то случилось в пути.
Yeah, what if something happened along the way? It's not
Что-то
great.
страшное.
Something terrible.
The
Ah.
forest reacted to her words, became alive, it sniffed me out, perking up its ears, just like a curious beast.
Perking up his ears.
The fox girl pierced me with her eyes again.
But she
Дикие
did.
звери?
Wild beasts?
Это,
You
по-твоему,
find that
страшно?
scary? I kind of.
Ну, не
Well,
знаю.
I don't know.
Не
He
знаю.
doesn't know.
Уж не с двоечниками
Oh my, I have
подружились.
befriended a dunce.
I
Yep.
didn't like being called a dunce,
And this is all
yet
back
being
to
friends with her
what we know
sounded
of.
nice.
Я
Okay.
фашист.
My grades are good.
Build a
Yep,
pushes,
and now
пойдём
he's
со
gonna
мной.
talk about his dumbass grades.
Фашист,
Self-voicing
Okay.
disabled.
Let's start skipping again! Alright, so last time I fought back. I'm not fighting back this time.
Self-voicing enabled. I breathed in loudly. Stood up, massaging my temples.
I see.
Semyon made a mocking face,
Simeon, that's how you
as if
say it.
asking me
Simeon.
wordlessly, and what
That
are
helps.
you going to do about it? I
What are
looked
you gonna
at his
do?
red fists that seemed so big to me at the moment and realized, if I said even a single word, I'd get hit.
Probably. You
And
know,
he'll
that's
keep on hitting me until I cry,
Probably.
or maybe even that won't stop him,
probably.
and nobody was going to help me.
No.
Простите,
Sorry?
я
Bitch, no.
споткнулся.
I tripped.
What a pathetic squeak. If you could actually burn up from shame, I would have been reduced to cinders by now.
Oh, really?
Ходить нормально научись,
Learn how to walk,
слепошара.
blind rat.
I lowered my eyes and squeezed past Semyon. He showered me with the smell of decaying teeth.
Пока-пока, терпела.
Bye-bye, sucker.
The fatso let out a loud snort behind my back. My muscles became wooden, and I felt him wiping his hand on my back. I continued walking, listening to demeaning smirks from all the sides.
Oof.
It was even worse than I expected.
Well, why?
I was late to leave the school after classes on purpose. Semyon didn't attend the last period, so I was hopeful. What if he decided to dodge the cleaning duty and ran home, forgetting all about me?
Hopefully.
This was a relief. I didn't want to meet him in the empty hallway. The smirks of my classmates stood before my eyes like overturned horseshoes. My class had a lot of fun at my expense, but those who missed
Sounds
the
like
show
it.
were asking the others to describe my bullying in full detail.
Oh,
I
you're
should have
bullying?
just transferred into a school for freaks.
You're
I'd be
bullying.
less conspicuous
Okay.
amongst hunchbacks, lame-legged and disfigured. While the other students were leaving the
And I
school,
know this kind of
laughing
the voice
loudly,
is annoying,
I was
especially with the
pretending
whatever
to
the
skim
fuck
through
that
my
up
books
is
near a
up in the
window.
top. I get that as well.
I was staring outside.
It's either this for the
nervous.
last episode, or you get to hear my dumbass speaking, and you
Semyon
already do
was nowhere
anyways.
to be found in the front yard or near the school gate.
Well,
I
good.
didn't really believe I was this lucky, so I decided to be extra cautious and stayed for some more time in the corridor that was gradually getting less crowded.
This is somewhere I've
I'm
already been.
self-voicing disabled.
Yep. That happens the same way. And then this bitch appears. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know. Don't ask. Come on, hurry up.
Я видел, ты в порядке. Пусть. Паг, этот придурок.
Паг.
Врезал бы ты ему. Вроде он к нам баб, а ты там, там, да еще ее. Да не так. Да так, меня, а меня, ну.
Self-voicing enabled. Amazing. Paulina didn't look like.
Paulina!
А ты играешь на
Paulina.
I
That's
think my
how.
parents gave it
I don't
away.
like that name.
Ну ладно. Пока!
Bye. I don't like Paulina.
The girl-
That's a weird name.
I look. Oh. And. Oh. I always went home alone.
Whoa. Whoa. I'm going home.
First I slipped through the village.
Wait.
Then over the bridge across the river, and then, finally, through the forest.
Why? Wait, wait, wait,
The
wait,
road
wait, wait, wait,
slithered
wait,
between
wait.
the trees for around 10
Wait.
minutes.
This isn't what happened last
There
time.
were no passersby.
Wait.
Only cars slowly crawled past
So if
me,
I don't fight
as if
back, I
afraid
just
to
don't
sink
get the
in snow.
choice? Wait.
I tried walking as fast as possible, because branches, white from the snow, and black trunks created an illusion of someone wandering the forest. Somebody tall, sneaky, who can turn into a tree or a snow pile, and then, when nobody is looking at them, continue their journey along the road.
Ну, здорово, Антошка.
Yo, Ananstoska.
My heart nearly stopped.
That.
From the darkness behind the pines, just like cavemen from their cave, appeared smirking Semyon with a bunch of his cronies.
Yep, he spits in my goddamn mask. Like an ass. Okay. I can only put it on. Wait! What?! I can't even fight back this time! No!
Self-voicing enabled. I reached out, my hand wasn't shaking anymore.
How many endings are there?!
Semyon handed me the mask and let out an evil laugh. The fur felt warm to the touch, just like I expected. I got goosebumps. Electricity flowed through my spine.
Вот оно,
That is it.
мое
My
спасение.
salvation.
A voice whispered to me from the well of my subconscious, just put it on and nobody will hurt you.
Yeah, right.
The forest froze, gazing at me with cracks in the bark. I acted slowly. I took off my glasses. Got rid of the nasty spit on the papier-mâché. There was movement inside of the bunny face. As if something was trying to break out. And I needed to help it. I lifted up the mask. And started moving it toward my flaming cheeks.
Uh-oh.
Just like in that movie with Jim Carrey.
Oh?
This mask had power.
Oh, no.
This mask had strength.
No, it doesn't.
Carton touched my skin. It enveloped my skull, my nose, took the shape of my face. It smelled like an animal lair and pine. My lips touched some sort of hard, wavy material.
Uh-oh.
My armor. Strangely enough, through the slits of the old carnival mask I was able to see as good as through my glasses. A trio of boys, frozen in the clearing. Snowflakes, frozen in the air. The trees, whose shadows formed black streams toward me. And a
Why?
weird silhouette in the early twilight, behind the windfall. In all that silence, Semyon nervously whispered.
Пацаны, что это с ним?
What? Hey guys, what's up with him?
I broadened my shoulders. My muscles felt like they were made of steel. Invisible plumes of fog flew toward me, breaking off the trees. I was absorbing the forest's power with every pore of my body. I smiled underneath the mask. No, I showed my teeth. My fists were itching. My stomach was growling.
Он
He's
превращается!
turning.
You asked for this. I made a step forward. Semyon carefully stepped toward me, as if he was walking on thin ice. A trail from my dream snaked in front of me again.
What?
Endless, alluring.
What?
It was beckoning me away from all the problems, to the new wonderful world, the world of Magic Neverland. I pulled on the zipper, opened my coat and threw it into the snow with a fast motion. Then growled. I felt like something was frantically looking for the exit underneath my skin. I went towards Semyon.
Он превращается!
He's turning.
Твою
Fuck!
мать!
Turning
Превращает
Конченого
into a fucking
мудака!
retard. Damn.
The clearing blew up in hysteric laughter. Biasha was clutching his stomach. Roma smirked, shaking his head. And Semyon, who was laughing the most out of
I
the three,
look ugly
spat
in
on his
that
knuckles and
mask.
waved his fist like a club.
Ну и дебил
You're
же
such
ты,
a
Тошка.
moron, Tosha.
A
Damn.
fist collided with my mask. The fur didn't dampen the blow at all. There was no power, no magic smoke coming from the pines.
Wait, how did he even know
I
that
flew toward the
name?
bushes and landed on my butt.
That's only a name his family
My
calls
vision,
him.
no longer
would he-
bolstered by adrenaline, returned to normal.
I freaking. Ugh.
Вот это был
Now
номер.
that was something.
Думал, он на
I thought
четвереньки
he'd get
встанет
rid
и
of all four
сгрызет
of
нас
us
всех,
and tear us to bits.
как
Like a
морковку.
carrot.
Не, ну вы
Yo,
видели?
did you see that, eh?
Видели?
Did ya?
Это считается, что он
Does this count
попрыгал.
as him hopping?
Это даже лучше.
This was even better.
I sobbed. The mask had one advantage: if I cried now, nobody would see my tears.
Ну и дура.
What a loony.
Да тебе в
You
психбольнице
belong in
место.
a loony house.
Психбольница для
animals.
животных, на!
Knock, knock, knock.
Semyon put his knee into the snow pile and ripped the glasses out of my numbed fingers.
Damn.
Отдай очки. Я
Oh.
домой не дойду. Чё ж,
Bullshit.
знаешь, какой
You
у
haven't heard
зайцев
of the
нюх.
haven't you heard that bunnies have good sense of smell?
По запаху доберешься
don't worry,
без
just use
сет.
it.
Прыг-скок,
Hippity-hop,
прыг-скок.
Semyon shoved the trophy into his pocket and flashed me a toothy grin.
Кролики очки
Besides,
не
bunnies
носят.
don't wear glasses.
А теперь вали
Now scram, retard.
I stood up, still wobbly. The trees became a blurry dark wall. 3 bright silhouettes were wobbling around me. There were black spots on them, their eye sockets and mouths. But it looked to me like there was more of them than it should be. I turned to the forest. Smayon's boot came to my rescue, kicking me in the butt and quickening my shameful retreat.
Прыг-скок, прыг-скок!
I threw the mask into a ravine out of spite. And then zigzagged through the fire break, alone in a giant snow-laden world. The trunks around me bent in all directions, their treetops disappeared into the darkness above me. The sky was pushing me down. I wanted to cry, but my eyes were completely dry by now. I didn't
Aw,
care where to
shit.
go, just somewhere far away from here. Somewhere very far away.
His house! Finally! We get to come back home!
Так, я не поняла.
Hey, what's
Anton,
this? Where are your
где
glasses,
очки?
Anton? Did you
Потерял?
lose them?
Да, ну, мам,
See, I...
И как можно быть
How
таким
can you be so
рассеянным?
careless?
Ты думаешь, я
Don't
деньги
you think
печатаю?
I owe money to a print... Do you think I owe money to a printing press? Ha.
Как же?
Yeah,
Будешь до
right.
следующего
You'll
года
be
в старых
wearing
очках
your old
ходить.
glasses until next year.
Olya rushed to me.
Oh, yeah. At least I got that name right. I saw a fox.
Surprise akin to a shotgun blast. I could only flap my lips in reply. A cup shattered into many little pieces with a loud thang.
Dang.
My mom let it fall from her hands. Her face was pale and her eyes were glued to the ground. This pause, just a split second, felt like an eternity. Then my mom spoke with disappointment.
First it's an owl, now a fox. Will you ever get tired of this?
Правда, правда!
But it's true.
Такая пушистая!
She was so fluffy.
Она у забора
She stood
стояла на
on her
задних
back
лапах,
legs
совсем
near
как
the
человек.
hedge, like a person.
Она меня
The
позвала,
fox called
а
my
тут
name,
мама
but
вышла,
then mom
и
came
лиса
and she
убежала.
fled. There was no fox. Stop making things up.
Не подходи к ней.
Don't go near her.
If it was necessary, I was ready to shake my sister as if she was a doll made of cloth.
Ты чего, Тоша?
What's wrong, Tosha?
Не подходи, слышишь?
Don't go, you hear me?
Mom entered the hallway and gave me a surprised look. I hesitated.
Ну,
I remembered
Ah,
fairy
shit.
tales where foxes used to kidnap children. I imagined Elisa, liberated, carnivorous,
Elisa.
running through the night forest with a dangling sack in her hands.
Это ж была не настоящая лиса.
It wasn't a real fox.
Расскажи ему, Оль.
Tell him, Moya.
Она на двух
She stood on
ногах
two
ходила,
hind legs
а
and
еще
she
была
wore a
в
dress.
платье одета. Только она была
And she was
взаправду.
real.
Видишь?
See?
Mom showed us a tired smile, as if it was the only explanation needed. I also forced myself to smile. My smile was like a thin piece of soap, right before it dissolves completely on your palm. But when I was left alone with my sister, I whispered,
еще раз увидишь ее.
If you see her again, run. Run, guys. If you see her, run.
self-voicing disabled,
Oh, wait, turn that back on.
self-voicing enabled.
Sorry, I thought it was done.
I shut my eyes and threw the vitamins in my mouth. Washed them down with water. Please, stop driving me mad. Please. I was doing my homework on a Friday evening, like usual. I had already finished the hard part. There was only my art homework left. My favorite subject. Draw.
Whoa. Yes, please.
I needed to draw some sort of magic beast. I wanted to draw a dino at first,
Dino?
but my brush reached toward the orange paint all by itself.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
One stroke after another, the picture of a fox started slowly forming on a piece of paper. She was almost popping out of the snow-white sheet. She stood on her back legs and wore a sly smile. My brush moved again, drawing a fluffy tail. A moment later, it dropped out of my weak hand. After I finished my drawing, I spent a while studying it in surprise, as if I couldn't understand where this red beast came from. The longer I looked, the scarier her smile felt. Carnivorous, fake, like the smiles of women from adult magazines that were sold in press kiosks back in the city. An alluring smile that masked deep-seated malice. And the fox's eyes turned out red, as if bloodshot. They looked more like bullet holes you see in action movies.
What?
I don't remember drawing them this way. I moved away from the table and the lamp's light reflected from the wet paint. The drawing was glossy. It felt like the fox was watching me.
Yeah, I
Waiting.
feel the same way.
Антон,
Oh my god, fuck you! Bitch!
ты что, оглох?
Are you deaf?
Я задумался.
I was just thinking.
Тебя
You didn't say
спрашиваю, ты
shit!
сестру не видел?
Ask you again, have you seen your sister?
Опять она
She's hiding
где-то
somewhere
прячется.
again.
Something moved under my bed and I froze. Olya's dirty face peeked out with a finger pressed to her lips.
Оля, я тебя вижу.
Oh yeah, I can see you.
Вылезай, ты
Get out
в
there.
пыли
Get
вся.
out of there. You're covered in dust.
Olya crawled from under the bed and started dusting off her stockings, looking down.
Пойдем, Оль.
Let's go.
Я тебе сказку почитаю.
I'll read you a fairy tale.
Посижу с тобой, пока не уснешь.
Keep you company until you fall asleep.
Я с вами
I want
спать
to sleep
хочу.
with you, not
Не
in
в
that
той
room.
комнате.
It's...
Mom entered the room.
Что, опять сова?
What, the owl again?
А кто ж еще?
And what do you think?
Оль, она не придет
Oh yeah, it
больше.
won't come anymore.
Я ее
I
прогнал.
chased it away.
Olya shook her head in defiance.
You didn't.
Прогнал. Она
And
придет.
it will come.
Она сказала, что
I
будет
said that
каждую
it'll come
ночь
every night.
приходить.
О, так она
Oh,
у
it
тебя
talks
говорящая?
Olya ignored the question and then asked with newfound determination.
Можно я
Can I
с вами
sleep with you?
посплю? Можно?
Please.
В самый последний раз.
This will be the last time.
Ты же говорила, что последний раз
Didn't
был
you say
вчера.
that yesterday was the last time?
Ольга,
Oh
ты
yeah,
уже
you're
большая
already a
девочка.
big girl.
А пусть у меня ложится.
Why won't you let... I don't let her sleep in my room.
I thought it was a great idea. But Olya shook her head again.
Нет, у
I
тебя
don't
не
want
хочу.
your room.
Она и на
It
тебя
watches you
смотрит.
too.
I felt goosebumps all over my body.
Хватит.
Enough.
Нет никакой
There is no owl.
Ты сегодня
You're
спишь у себя,
sleeping in
ясно?
your room tonight. Got it?
Ну, пожалуйста, мам! Пожалуйста!
Please.
Mom took Olya's hand and tried to lead her out of my room.
Пойдем, милая.
Let's
Не мешай
go,
брату.
sweetie. Don't bother your brother.
Olya clutched the bed's head with her free hand.
Please, please, please.
Пожалуйста,
What the?
хочу к
I
ней.
don't want to go to it.
Mom was tugging Olya toward herself, but she didn't budge, only the bed's head squeaked in agony. Dad intervened by picking Olya up and carrying her out of the room, despite her desperate protests and pleas.
Oh. Don't take me to it. It's going to watch me again.
I've listened to them struggling to make my little sister go to bed for a while. In the end, my parents gave up and let Olya sleep with them,
I bet.
but it was surely the last time. Ever. When everybody settled down, I was lying in my room, thinking about Olya's words. It's watching you too.
Yeah,
I
right?
felt uncomfortable.
Me too.
I barely managed to calm down only after closing the curtains in my room shut. But as soon as I closed my eyes, memories of my day started jumping around in front of me.
Oh no.
Writhing.
Вы почему не спите?
Why aren't you in bed?
I swayed from surprise and almost fell out of the window.
Совсем сдурели?
Are you out of your mind?
Жарко, что ли?
Did you feel hot in here?
Не болели
Did
давно?
you want to catch a cold?
Там сова
The
была.
owl was
Тоша
here.
ее
Tosha,
прогнал.
chase it away.
А ну-ка,
Go
марш
into your
спать
room
к себе в комнату.
immediately and get in your bed.
А с тобой?
And you. Mom paused, directing her seeing eyes at me. She was thinking of punishment equivalent to my crime.
In the end, she just waved her hand, took Olya by the shoulder and left, throwing gloomy words my way.
We'll
Завтра
talk
поговорим.
tomorrow. Bye.
I managed to get the frame back in place with a couple of hits, pressed in the latches with all the strength my fingers could muster. The cold left the room, but the fear was still present.
Oh yeah. Fear is
I
still
placed
present.
my glasses on my nose and started studying my reflection in the window. Just
Ah,
like on that
shit.
boy from the notice board. That night, I was on the edge of joining him there. A black and white face was staring at me through the clearing between student heads. And it wasn't Vova, his face was right beside it. I recognized the fat cheeks, the Semyon. Boburin's photo was printed out and placed under the glass, like an exhibition piece. Self-voicing disabled.
I don't think this is real. I think that part was a dream. Alright, so this was the second ending. That was so weird! Why did it change like that? That wasn't supposed to happen! It was supposed to give me the choice of Polina or Elise, and it didn't. It was just like, well, fuck you, you're gonna go that way. So that's what happens if I don't fight back. So if I don't fight back, I go home, and my glasses appear, and I think it's the owl. And I only see Elise once, and I only see Polina once. But if I fight back, I'm guessing it'll give me the option to choose Polina or Elise, and I have to choose Polina because that's the other path I haven't chosen. So we will be doing that in one more video. There is one more ending I have to show you guys, but as you see, that was it. That was a second ending. Wow, I didn't expect that one. I expected to go the Paulina side this time, and it just told me to go fuck myself, apparently. So that was interesting. I loved it. This game is still freaking amazing. I can't wait to play this one more time because I don't even have words. That was so different. I didn't expect any of that. I hope it was okay with all the talking. I know there was this stupid weird thing up in the top corner. I didn't like that either. I'm sorry, but there's only this video or next video. You're gonna have to deal with it. So that's right. If you also haven't noticed, I now have captions on my videos. I've been doing a bunch of things on my channel, so go check that out. I now have captions. I have some different hashtag things that you can put if you like go put hashtag horror game in the search bar on YouTube. You might get one of my videos because it might be hashtag horror. But you guys should know all about that and all that crap. So go check out my videos, please. Go check out this. This was amazing. Holy crap. Tiny Bunny is on Steam. You can buy it for yourself. I don't have words. I will be playing this again. I got a lot more done this time. I don't know why load never happens. I think that's just the way the game works, but I will be going to see what things I have now and how many I need left. So I hope you guys like this video. As always, go subscribe to my That Rambo Kid channel. If you didn't notice, I've updated some things. I have a Foxy there. I literally have shit everywhere now. If you haven't noticed, I have a shelf over there now. Oh, camera. I literally have stuff everywhere all the time now. So go check out my That Rambo Kid channel, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Peace and goodbye!